Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video of My Creative Life with Kel Sweetie, where we read books, we make art, and get into the Halloween holiday spirit. Today, we're doing a short mini Halloween haul. Did I mention that I wasn't going to be doing any more Halloween hauls? Yes. Yes, I did. I've said it many, many times. But I went to the estate sale recently, and they had so much. I was looking for Christmas, y'all. Because I know, it's crazy that we prepare for Halloween all year, and then some of us who also love Christmas or have partners who love Christmas more than Halloween, we prepare all year, and then by the time it's time for the Halloween season, you're sitting here and you're like, okay, then let's get on to Christmas. The estate sale that we went to was so good, and they had so much Halloween stuff. I actually wish we probably would have gotten there even on Friday, because I'm still wondering, what did we miss out on that was probably really great? Over in the holiday section, I saw a lot of really great things still over there, so I'm feeling like not a lot of holiday hunters were there yet, because it didn't seem like that was the vibe. But this year we're also doing some very specific things for Christmas, which expect a Christmas theme planning video coming soon. I know, it's crazy. I'm going to be basically sitting here planning Christmas while Michael is right behind me. But this is what we have to do when what would have been better is if they would have made the months just a little bit further apart so we could have a rest area, but we don't. And November is not a rest area. So anyways, let's do the quick intro and get into this to kind of share with y'all a few things that I'm hoping are really truly the last things that I am getting. But I really couldn't pass these up. They were marked well, and these things would have been expensive had I not got them at just the estate sale. So let's get into it. Alright, so to start off, I'm going to pick at something that is barely out of frame, and that is this broom. They had this in their kitchen because it is like an actual little broom to sweep up some things. It definitely needs to be dusted off, but this is an actual besom broom. This is made. I'm really excited because I'm going to be making my own broom this year, and I think I really like this square dowel handle that it has. One thing that I was struggling with was finding a handle for my broom, and I was like, okay, maybe I have to cut a branch off of the tree outside, but then I was like, but that has a lot of still bugs and wildlife in it. How am I going to make sure that it, I didn't want to spray it with bleach and everything and I just didn't want to go through all of that. I'm thinking I may just get me a square dowel or something from Home Depot and kind of sand it and stain it, because I really do like this kind of square handle that they did on the broom. This looks great, and I ended up getting it it was originally $6, and then it was 20% off of that by the time it was Saturday. So I ended up getting this. It is a little bit up at the top here. The handle is a little bit the little thing keeping the thing together. It's a little rough for wear. But I did get this for my witch kitchen. So I'm going to dust it off and everything and put it in there. My actual witch broom that I'm supposed to be doing a craft for, I expect to also do for that and do a more full-size broom. But I also was being preemptive in the fact that if I don't get to that craft, because there are so many things happening during the Halloween season, and I can only edit as fast as I possibly can, that I could possibly just add some of the special crystals and things that I got for that broom and add it to this, because I kind of like how cute and small it is. I like that it's got this little, you can just hang it. And I can hang it in my office area on my side of the room all year, and I really love that too. So I'm still going back and forth on whether or not I even want to create my own broom, or if I just want to kind of make this one better. I don't know. We will see. Y'all will see. And y'all kind of got the inside knowledge on that one just to start off. Then, another thing that I found, this great jack-o'-lantern. This is from 1993. I have another version of this, and it's in my 90s Halloween book nook currently, but it's slightly different from this one. I got that one from, I want to say Goodwill, and this one, oh, it was $2. They like charged $2 for this, and I think it's because it had like these, like a little bit of it taken out right here. I don't know, but I really love these pumpkins that are like this old styrofoam color. I'm not certain if like the new ones that they sell will end up looking like this over time, because I really like the yellowing that happens in the styrofoam in here. I also like how matte they are. One thing that I'm not a fan of the new Michaels pumpkins that they sell is that they're shiny, and I just don't understand that. So I got this one immediately. I couldn't believe it was $2. It was 20% off of that. And if I'm pretty positive if I replace the batteries in here, it could possibly glow. And what I love about this one too is the other one I have actually has a plug in the back of it, I believe. This one doesn't, so it's freestanding and I can put it anywhere. This one is going in front of my TV area, so after this, that's where it's going to live. Okay, now for the very vintage good. I mean, all of these I feel like are vintage. Which is even more proof that you should check out your estate sales in your area. I check out estatesales.net. That's the only place I go to find estate sales. And I just look very closely at all of their pictures, as well as I love estate sale like postings that have really fun titles. So for this one, it was like Ranch, Pioneer, in big capital letters, like Pioneers, like, ooh, I want to go to a Pioneer's house or something. I have found that things like that, or when you look at the pictures and it just seems like a time capsule, even if some of the things in there you can't see very well, I have found really good luck. And I'm very good at choosing the more interesting estate sales. Like the last one we went to, they had like a plot of land amongst all of these condos. It was really strange, and they had like grape trees and avocado trees and fig trees amongst all these condos and everything. And the one before that, it was, the house was just gorgeous. Like they had a whole library and a den in it. Point is, I'll probably do like a video, probably maybe November, because I get asked a lot, how do you find like really great estate sales? And it's not rocket science, but I think like some tips are like really good for you to find like some of the best ones. All that being said, the VHS cassette tapes I found All Real Monsters. I can't believe I found an actual cassette tape that with the orange cassette for Nickelodeon's All Real Monsters. This is so perfect for Halloween, but also it's so specific. Like, it's not like this is like All Real Monsters, I feel like, is one of the forgotten like Nick shows that just don't get talked about as much because it was really, really weird. I watched it recently and I was like, this is the weirdest show ever, and I love it, and this is why I used to watch it back then. So I couldn't believe that they had it, and so I grabbed it up immediately. I think these were all $1 because they weren't really marked. And then I also got the classic Casper film with Christina Ricci, and it's perfect, and it's gonna go in my 90s book nook. I have to figure out where, but it's gonna go there in my 90s book nook. Finally, some gems. First and foremost were this set of Halloween hats. Now, it's not open. And I feel like I'm gonna have to do the horrible task of probably opening up the side of this. You're seeing it on camera, but it had to happen. I couldn't just not have them sitting here. These beautiful little party hats. These are from, I want to say that they're older, but there's no marking on them to say how old they actually are. They just really give off that they must be older. And there are a couple of designs in here, which is why I had to take them out. Oh, these are great. They have like these ghosts on them. Here, you have like a little witch hat with all these weird looking spiders and these ghosts everywhere on this version. And you've got 2 of those. And then you have this one, which is a graveyard. And it has all these skeleton bones scattered throughout. And then finally, oh, this one's fun. I'm glad that I opened it up now. It has Dracula's castle right here on the front. And then Dracula and the Wicked Witch here on the back. With this poison apple with a worm coming out of it. That was worth me, like, opening it up a bit. Because I was like, oh no, I know I have to open it up. So, these are great, and I'm going to put them in my vintage Halloween area. I really think that they'll fit there perfectly. And again, they gave me this whole set for $1. Which, as somebody who searches all over eBay for these things, I can tell you that these were definitely would cost more than somebody would sell these more than $1, at least in the shipping alone. So these are going to go over there, and they were a great find. And then these die cuts. So first with the pumpkins. These pumpkins are so cute, and they're like these little classic looking die cuts that you would find in like your first grade classroom type of thing. This one is gorgeous and just very classic and fun. They were each $1. But these, I'm so excited to show y'all. Dangling die cuts. There's no marker on them exactly for how old they are, which kills me, but I know for a fact if I did some like research and everything, I could definitely find out how old they are. You can tell from their little streamer arms and everything, and even how they look up close. That really, like, what I love about really classic Halloween die cuts is this use of like this like watercolored, like somebody painted this and then they reproduced it. And I love that. I absolutely love it. I love this little horseshoe. This is like a pirate skeleton. I love this little horseshoe that they used as like a rib, and like the use of this like plank as a collarbone and everything. And even on its feet, there's like this little chain gang like buckle on the end of it and stuff. It's so much fun. Now, this one's missing a hand, but honestly, it's so perfect, and to like only have gotten this for $1 is insane. He has a buddy, and while his head moves around, his is stagnant, but he is in perfect condition, and that is the Frankenstein. And he's like little no neck having self. He has these little potions on his belt buckle, which are adorable. And like his eyes, again, this watercolor look on him, and like the chains, his arms are in perfect condition, and he has like this little potion bottle that he's drinking. I'm guessing he has to drink these concoctions to like stay walking around and everything. He's so cute. I saw him first and I picked him up immediately, but he's like in most perfect condition, like nothing's missing from him. Again, $1. This is the point, like, as these thrift stores continue to charge more and more for their items, it is more important now than ever to go to estate sales. Because one thing that I have noticed is that, and I think that like we, like as like the holiday hunting community and like collectors always joke, when I die, my estate sale is going to be amazing. But what ends up happening is that, one, estate sales don't happen. People don't plan them, and they end up getting donated or trashed because somebody would have been like, oh, these are just paper, whatever, like, nobody wants that, throw it away. What? Have an estate sale. Have somebody clear out that house for you. And they don't happen. or just less and less people are trying to go to them. Older people do, because I feel like garage sales and estate sales are very, I learned about these things from like my aunt, my older aunt, and like my grandma. My granny was a huge like thrifter, consignment shops, garage sales, estate sales. That was her whole thing. That's where I got it from. And I find the best things because they're actually vintage, because somebody has just been keeping them all these years. Somebody was just like, oh, like what we are currently doing. We are simply building our amazing estate sales. And what better thing than to go to these? And of course, people are labeling things more times than not. I'm not going to say every single estate sale, because some people really know that people want this stuff. And so they're going to charge it high because some people are just trying to make some money here and there. And then some estate sales, they're just like, here, I'll give you the whole thing for $5. Like when I did that 2-part holiday haul that I did some time back, and I got a whole box of all those great vintage goods for only $50, which is amazing because some of those things were just simply worth so much more than that. That is where estate sales come in handy, because they really are charging the prices that they should be charging at thrift stores. So I cannot believe that I got these. I know that I'm not like actively hunting for Halloween anymore since all the Halloween decor is up, but I could not sit there and not pick these up. So I'm so glad to have shared them with you. I am so excited to put these up in the house, and I swear we're done with Halloween hunting. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, y'all. Bye.